Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Oblivion. I gotta remember where I am. Okay, there we go. I am wanting to go take on the arena, I think. See if we can work our way up through the ranks a little bit. We've got a quest for the Arcane University to go fetch a book, which we'll do soon, I think. But I think for right now, it's been a while since we've moved up in the arena, and I've got a really good shock spell that I made.
I'm a busy man. What is it?
Interesting thought, though. I'm mainly using heavy armor at this point, and I think of my armors, yeah, heavy armor's at 43, light armor's 29. Perhaps I should switch out for a heavy raiment. Yeah, it gives a lot better protection. It is heavier, of course, which is the bane of my existence.
All right, Myrmidon. Time to stop messing around. You ready to teach those yellow team scumbags a lesson or what?
I am ready for a match.
Don't be fooled by your next opponent. The little dagger he uses is actually a powerful enchanted weapon called Shimmer Strike. Now go get him!
I am over encumbered because, you know, of course I am. But I have a spell for that. There we go. So the question is, do we actually fight with our mace to keep leveling that up, or should I just take him out with this spell?
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. The Yellow Team's combatant has slain many opponents with his magical dagger, Shimmer Strike. Let's see if the Blue Team can end his winning streak.
Let's try going in with our mace and shield.
Victory will be mine!
Yes, I can win with my mace.
That's the best you can do?
Good people.
And the ongoing fire damage takes you out.
Winner. All hail the combatant from the Blue Team, Victor.
Good stuff.
I guess you told that wood elf what you thought of his magic dagger, huh? Here's your gold. Nice going.
You seem to like me more than you used to.
You're hungry, Myrmidon. I can see it in your eyes. You ready to feed that hunger, huh? You ready for another match?
Yes.
No surprises with this next one. Just a high elf with a chip on her shoulder. Get up to that arena and make her beg for death.
Alright, let's see how this spell does. We've seen how good the mace is. Takes a few hits, but it wasn't overly hard.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. You came here for a fight, and a fight you shall have. But talk is for the weak. You want blood? Lower the gates!
Did that do basically no damage to you? Oh,
Good people,
no. Okay.
we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the Blue Team.
Can you imagine if you paid to watch
From the Blue Team,
a Colosseum fight,
and rest.
and that's all it was, is one person in the distance shoots a spell? Twice, actually. But I think the first one didn't hit or something. It did basically no damage. So something about it seemed off. Second one just killed him instantly. Or killed her instantly.
Altimer. They act all high and mighty until you leave them in a pool of their own blood. Here's your gold. Go take a breather.
I don't need a breather?
You're cutting through the yellow team like a knife through scrib jelly. One more fighting, you'll advance to warrior rank.
Sure.
I heard a rumor.
Every time. I'm like, oh, do you have a new rumor? Nope.
The next opponent is your standard axe-armed orc. He's in a heavy raiment and looks pretty fit. Nothing you can't handle.
Okay. I'm going to move a little closer this time and try this spell. See if that was just a fluke that it took 2 hits. Because it feels like it should take them out in 1.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Everyone loves an advancement match, so let's watch as these 2 brave myrmidons face off in a battle to the death. Combatants, to arms!
No, again, it just does basically no damage. Oh, good dodge. And I'm out of magic. Okay. I think the problem is that the weakness to shock is probably not applying as much that first hit. So with that other person,
You're outmatched.
I'm outmatched. With the other person, it took 2 hits because probably on the second hit,
All hail the
I hit them while they were still weak. Wish there was a way to enforce that the weak effect took place first. Because if we go to our magic, the advanced shock, yeah, it shows shock damage on target higher than weakness to shock. And I don't know if there's a way that I can force the weakness to hit first so that the shock damage is affected. I don't know.
There are a few things scarier than an orc with an axe, but you didn't even flinch. That victory brings you up to warrior rank. Well done. You're a warrior now. That ain't no joke. They may not know your name, but the people out there, the spectators, they know you now. They come to this arena to see you. So go out there and give the people what they want.
Well, presumably whoever I'm fighting is also equally well known because they're also warrior rank. So they're here to see both of us.
I've seen the next one fight before. She's a Nord, very quick, very strong. She favors a longsword and knows how to use it. Don't underestimate her.
Okay. Fighting a Nord with a longsword. It is a good way for me to rank up my blunt and block skills, and heavy armor. None of which is bad.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Raise your voices in cheer as we lower the gates and these 2 brave combatants face their destinies.
Oh, wrong spell.
I fought mud crabs more.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue.
Okay, it's not as insta-kill as I thought the spell would be. But it's fine. It's still a good spell.
You left that Nord in pretty rough shape, warrior. They'll probably have to ship her back to Skyrim in pieces. Nice work. Here's your take. Look at you. You keep coming back for more. All right, warrior. You ready for a match?
I am.
Ah, spellcasters. That's what this next one is. A high elf sorceress or something. Just get in close and stab her a few times. That'll teach you.
You have a problem with spellcasters? I mean, it seems like if you can kill your opponent before they can get to you with magic, that seems like the way to win these fights.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. These warriors want nothing more than to please you. And if they fill their opponents with suffering and pain at the same time, all the better.
All right. You're casting a bunch of spells. You do have a sword, though. Wouldn't have expected that for a mage. I say as a mage with a mace. Don't heal yourself.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team.
Yeah, easy fight.
Another high elf has been taught the meaning of humility thanks to the blue team's #1 warrior. You really earned your keep this time.
You do know I'm a high elf? I think I'm a high elf. As I say that, let me verify. Yeah, I'm a high elf mage. And yet you're just there bad-mouthing high elf mages. Come on.
One more match is all you need to advance again, up to gladiator rank. Most combatants never make it that far, but you're the exception, aren't you?
I try.
Your next opponent is the most savage, blood-crazed orc I've ever seen. And believe me, I've seen a lot of them. This will not be fun. She'll come out of that gate with a warhammer the size of a child, and she'll swing it until your head explodes. Don't let that happen.
Okay. Not a problem. Seems easy enough. You use weapons on mages and you use magic on warriors.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. This is an important match, for the winner will advance to the esteemed rank of Gladiator. So, without further ado, let the battle begin!
Wow, you are dodgy. Okay, you don't actually do that much damage with your warhammer the size of a child, as you said.
Good people,
Yeah.
we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team.
I don't know, like, there are times where fights feel really easy and I'm thinking I should up the difficulty of the game, but we've run into a few fights that are just crazy hard. And then I just die real quick. Like during the end of the Knights of the Nine
I'm a busy
quest
man.
line.
What is it? You hit that orc so hard, her mother in Orsinium started bleeding. That victory advances you to the rank of gladiator. Enjoy the gold.
Alright, well thank you. I'm gonna hold off on more arena fights for the moment. We've done 2 rank ups. Which was the robe I was using? Yes, the Aegis robe for the 18% shield. Boots the Unburdened, Mountaineer's Gauntlets, and I think everything else should have stayed equipped. Yes. Now let's go back to, I guess, the Mages Guild questline. Ulterior Motives is what this quest is called, to get a book back from Janice Hazilor. Huh. It's always interesting to see the names of the quests. Ulterior Motives. I don't know what that could be implying. Uh-huh. That's where it's telling me to go, but I think that's not where I ought to go. How do I just get into the castle? Yes. We'll go into the castle hall and hope we can find the Count that way, rather than going into some random side halls that I'm going to get in trouble for. Yeah. Oh, hey, I remember you.
Yes?
Hi. Anything new? I don't want to buy a house, no.
We're here to help.
What can you tell me about Janice Hasseldor?
All appointments to see the Count must go through Mercator Hosidus.
Where is Mercator Hosidus? Can I just wait here, I guess? It is late. Fine, I'll wait. I don't know, 12 hours till morning, and hope that the Count is willing to speak then.
Greetings.
Hi there.
Yes, the Mages Guild, you say?
Yes.
Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him. Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
Now that you've seen me, you understand why. I'm the hero of Kvatch. The Lord Commander of the Knights of the Nine.
Listening. Vigor the Cautious is responsible for enchanted item recharge at the Mages Guild.
I'm Hal Lears, Count Skingrad's steward. The Count does not accept unsolicited visitors, I'm afraid. I apologize for the inconvenience.
All right. What can you tell me about Janice Hasseldor?
I'm afraid that's not my arena. You'll have to speak to Mercator about seeing the Count.
Yeah, but he didn't really like me. Any rumors?
Arena Geranus isn't the most social innkeeper in the world, but she runs a good, clean house. Count Skingrad is a very private person. I handle all the county's public affairs and consult with the Count when necessary.
I mean, technically, I don't even need to see the Count if he's willing to just let me have the book back that was borrowed. I think he borrowed it.
Lying around outside of...
All right, you say we need to wait a day. Well, I have been known to stand around and wait 24 hours before. I can do it again. But yeah, that you don't seem like much. It's like, have you not heard of me? I'm a pretty powerful and well-known individual. Hello? It's 24 hours. Will you get out here so that we can talk? You are through this wall? No. Right, you're through here. That makes a ton more sense. Okay.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
I hear Adrian.
All right, I'll wait another hour, see if you're willing to come out and talk to me. Thank you.
You there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it.
You said south, but the text read north. So which is it?
How goes it?
Do I trust
Okay,
your
you-
words or do I trust
I suppose that's good.
Hi there.
what you said? Also, why does the Count want to meet me outside of town? If he was very private, you would think you would have a, like, meeting room set aside. The idea of leaving his castle to talk to someone
Who's there?
in the middle of the night.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Ugh!
Are you getting tired? You look tired. Arrow of Stillness, Silence on Strike. That would have been disappointing. Was any of that? No, that's enchanted. So he wants to meet me here. Well, I guess. No, this is where. What does it say? Meet with me south of the cursed mine west of town at 2 a.m. This isn't really south of the cursed mine. It's more east of the cursed mine. I wouldn't even really use this as a reference point based on the cursed mine. We're just at the crossroads by the farms. But okay, this is apparently where we're meeting you. At 2 a.m. That'll be... $15 hours, I think. Math isn't my forte. We'll go a little bit short, and then I can adjust from there. Because I said don't be late, and so I want to make sure I'm not late. Okay, that did get me to midnight, which is what I was expecting, so 15 would have been right. Whoa. You just... or at least someone just teleported here briefly. We'll give it another hour. Hi, Mercator.
Well, well. You're early, mage.
You said don't be late.
I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here. We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
You're a necromancer.
Die! Damn
Okay,
you!
hello. Hi. One of you shot each other in the back. Who?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Who's the guy in fine robes?
You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer.
You look very off. Your eyes are very wrong. You look unhealthy. And you're Janus Hasselor. You're the Count. You came out here knowing that he was going to attack me. Well, thank you. Why was Mercator a threat? Obviously, he's part of the Necromancer group. Just... go on.
Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the Necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message.
I was only here for a book.
Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the Necromancer's cult.
They sent me to spy on you without telling me to spy on you? How would that have worked? Go
Tell
on.
your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses.
So you're not going to give me the book? I'm sorry I didn't know.
Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
Do you have serious matters you want me to deal with?
I've said all there is to be said. Trouble me no more.
Okay. Well, I'm going to, of course, loot the bodies. You would think people would know enough about me to realize that randomly attacking me never turns out well. Like, I killed Umaril. I'm pretty high ranking in the arena. I'm the hero of Kvatch. Does none of that mean anything to you? You still thought you could take me? But alright. Like, I killed Umaril. I was chosen by the gods to be their warrior. And people are like, yeah, we can take you. Alright, Raminus, I'm gonna wake you up in your sleep again.
Excuse me, fellow magic.
How are you?
I am well. I mean, minor leg damage from that jump, but I'm fine. Oh, there are tons of people here. And you guys don't use the same beds every night. That is also weird to me. Because you would think they would just claim one. Are those bloodstains? On that... Are there bloodstains on all of these? No. Why is there so much blood around? You guys aren't dead, you're breathing. Hi, Raminus.
Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor?
Yeah, he's upset with you. First, rumors.
Mage's Guild is made.
Yeah.
Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way.
Sure it wasn't. Why didn't you tell me the truth?
The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize.
But if there never even was a book, then what were you expecting me to do when I got there if I wasn't supposed to know the truth? Like, how was this supposed to shake out if I hadn't been attacked? I have no idea what... This quest right here feels weird. Then why was I sent to Skingrad?
Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out.
I guess? But again, I didn't do anything while I was there. I mean, I killed the necromancers. But if they hadn't attacked me, which you didn't think they were going to attack me, you claim, then what was my purpose there? What was me going there supposed to accomplish? Because yeah, sending someone high-ranking would have caused problems, sure. But sending someone low to do nothing for no reason? Sure, I see.
We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information.
Why does Hasseldor aid you?
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established.
So he's a vampire, which explains the sickly look he has, and probably also why he avoids being seen much. So vampires, presumably, while I guess every fantasy has its own definitions, but typically vampires are a form of undead, and therefore would be tied to necromancy. You would think. but maybe they aren't counted as necromancy magic. You protect a vampire.
It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident.
So you no longer trust him, even though you've been trusting for some length of time?
We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you.
Thanks.
You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it.
Is that another advancement?
Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger.
Alright, so it takes a while to get into the university, but once you're in, you guys apparently just hand out ranks like candy. Like, I'm advancing pretty fast. What's my next task?
Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately.
It's not been that hard. As I said, you're just handing out ranks without much challenge. Yes, I'm ready.
Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Ayleid ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jarol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower.
Okay. I enjoy delving into Ayleid ruins, so that sounds fun to me.
Speak with Irlav Jarol. He can give you the details you need.
Sure. What can you tell me about him?
He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work.
All right.
Irlav should be waiting for you.
Hi there.
Hi.
Good day.
Good day. Any rumors?
Not only has necromancy been... Goodbye.
I'm just skipping through all the necromancy is hated by mages dialogue at this point.
How do you do? You're busy.
There's way too much of it.
Well, all right.
I wish not every rumor by mages was just, hey, did you hear that necromancy is illegal? Yes, yes I have. So in the Archmage's Tower is where I should meet him, but he's clearly not here. Presumably that's because of the time, and if we wait to a more favorable time, he will come down out of the tower. I hope, because it's illegal for me to go up there. Hi, Reminus. How do I talk
You
to
should
him?
be helping Irlav Jarol, shouldn't you?
I would like to.
He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work. Irlav should be waiting for you.
Am I allowed to go up? Because it definitely looks like I can't. I'm on the right quest, right? Talk to Irlav Jarol. Yeah. I'm gonna toss down a quick save. Do I get in trouble?
How delightful. Welcome.
Legion duty here in Cyrodiil is usually...
None of you have names.
You're about Vatican, are you?
Yes.
It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Cyrodiil indicated there was some sort of problem. A blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Romanus says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Cyrodiil at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key.
Okay. What can you tell me about, I guess, first rumors?
Archmage Traven is...
Yeah. Okay. Vatican.
It's an Ayleid ruin southwest of Cheydinhall. We suspect that there are some interesting things inside, so a research project was established. Cyrodiil is there now, working on investigating the ruins.
What interesting things are you researching?
She's the mage heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress.
I'm a pretty knowledgeable mage. Would be interested in hearing what you're researching. Okay, so this would all be stealing. So are you guys all cool with me being here? Because it says that I was trespassing.
I'm Karanya, Master Wizard, and far too important to be talking to you. So go about your business, please.
Sure.
I don't know what Archmage Traven has against Be seeing you.
Nothing but...
What brings you here, Magister?
Oh, you're Traven. I assume so. At least your last name's Traven, so seems reasonable. What can you tell me about the Imperial City?
Before the Arcane University was founded in the Second Era, Crystal Tower on Somerset Isle was the source of all magical learning. Since then, the Imperial City has been Tamriel's foremost magical research center.
Okay. And do you know any rumors? Are you going to tell me about you banning necromancy?
It is pleasant and a bit melancholy to walk among the graves in Green Emperor Way and contemplate the dead who precede us. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And yeah, no one was yelling at me for trespassing. But now you come down here. Of
Hello,
course.
Evoker. Hello, Evoker.
They both just refer to the other as Evoker. It's kind of awkward to use titles when you have the same rank. At some point, we should probably dive off of the Mages Guild quest rather than just continuing it all the way up. Do some other things in the meantime. I mean, we did do some arena, but that's pretty fast. I want to keep working on the Thieves Guild, I think. But I need to find a good source of loot to steal. That Mage's Tower looked pretty good, except there were 3 people up there. But it had a lot of stuff that could have been stolen. Harlan's Watch. Hi there.
Hail, yes.
Anything going on?
The Colovians are proud of their reputation for being independent, rough, and rebellious. You too.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
Hi, any
The
rumors?
Imperial City itself is a walled city, with separate inner walls, protecting the Imperial Palace.
Yes, I've
Take
been
care.
there. No, not voice acted.
Blackwood isn't so bad once you get used to the flies. And being lost all the time. And the zombies and will-o'-the-wisps.
Wow, Blackwood sounds terrible.
Good day.
What do you want?
Just seeing if you know anything.
Islands in Nibbon Bay no one has visited in 100 years. No telling what you'll find.
Huh.
Be seeing you.
All right, random little settlement.
How goes it?
Okay, we're starting to get to some rough terrain. Don't fall to your death, please. That is not the normal Ayleid Ruin marker. That is a cave marker. I thought they said it was in an Ayleid Ruin. Is there an Ayleid Ruin in this cave? Because that would be different. Or did I just misremember? Alright, path goes 2 ways. It's mostly left, so let's check out right first. An empty box. But we do have white pillars that look like Ayleid stone. So that is a good sign. Yeah. And And I do have a spell for this. Huzzah. I can now just unlock average. Okay, yeah. We just break into an Ayleid ruin. Can I walk forward, please? There you go.
This is a restricted area, I'm afraid. Guild mages only.
I'm a guild mage. Can't you tell? I look just like a guild mage.
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you.
Yes.
Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it.
I did figure out how to use a different pillar. So maybe. Any rumors?
I don't even know what a will-o'-the-wisp is, much less how to kill one. I think they're just swamp gas, myself.
Random. What can you tell me about Vatican?
This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused.
You tried shocking it, didn't you? I know how that goes.
That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful though, it could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks.
Alright. Anything further about the pillar?
It's connected to the rest of the chamber. We know that much. We just don't know how it works. I've given up trying to figure it out. It's just beyond us. Why Denel stays down there, I have no idea. He's just asking to get killed.
Okay, so we'll want to talk to someone named Denel
Waste of my talents.
to find out more. Wild Elves. On Wild Elves by Kierjo Chorvak. In the wilds of most every province of Tamriel, descended philosophically, if not directly from the original inhabitants of the land, are the Ayleids, commonly called Wild Elves. While three races of elven stock, the Ultimer, High Elves, Bosmer, Wood Elves, and Dunmer, Dark Elves, have assimilated well into the new cultures of Tamriel, the Ayleids and their brethren have remained aloof towards our civilization, preferring to practice the old ways, far from the eyes of the world. The Wild Elves speak a variation of Old Cyrodiilic, opting to shun Tamrielic, and separating themselves from the mainstream Tamriel even further than the least urbanized of their elven cousins. In temperament, they are dark-spirited and taciturn, though this is from the point of view of outsiders, or Pelani, in their tongue. And doubtless they act differently within their own tribes. Indeed, one of the finest sages of the University of Gwillem was a civilized Ayleid elf, Tjurhain Fear, in the First Era to the Second Era, whose published works on wild elves suggest a lively, vibrant culture. Fear is one of the very few Ayleids to speak freely on his people and religion, and he himself said the nature of the Ayleid tribes is multi-hued. Their personalities often wildly different from their neighboring tribes. Like any alien culture, wild elves are often feared by the simple people of Tamriel. The Ayleids continue to be one of the greatest enigmas of the continent of Tamriel. They seldom appear in the pages of written history in any role, and only as a strange sight a chronicler stumbles upon before they vanish into the wood. When probable fiction is filtered from common legend, we are left with almost nothing. The mysterious ways of the Ayleids have remained shrouded since before the First Era, and may well remain so for thousands of years to come. Cool. That is not the spell I was wanting. Ebony Helmet. Ebony's super good, so I'm going to grab it. Well, super valuable. But I think I'm going to leave this off here. Next time we'll delve further into the ruins and see if we can figure out the mystery of this pillar. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys then. Bye.